We begin now with new information in the deadly fire that killed 2 young children in Queens.
Today, investigators are looking into how long it took an ambulance to get to the scene. CBS 2's Kathryn Brown live in Far Rockaway tonight with the very latest. Kathryn.
Well, just simply devastating for people in this neighborhood. Take a look at the scene behind me, a growing memorial all day long. People have been coming by here, stopping off to drop off stuffed animals and flowers and toys for these little children who died. They were just 4 years old, and now there are growing questions about whether ambulances should have been here sooner and whether that may have saved these children's lives. The first 911 call came in at 11:51 Saturday night, and by the time firefighters got to this house on Bay 30th Street 5 minutes later, the scene was complete chaos.
It was just horrific what we saw.
Neighbor Megan Maloney could only watch as 3 4-year-old children were pulled from the burning house. Jaylani Tinglin, his twin sister Leilani, and their half-sister Anaya. Of the 3, only Leilani survived. She's still in the hospital with her grandfather, who was also home that night. Firefighters say the children were playing with a lighter, and that's what sparked the flames.
Very emotional scene. You know, I've been there many times.
But questions are emerging over the timeline. Though firefighters arrived by 11:56, an ambulance wasn't called until 12:05. It arrived 7 minutes later at 12:12, 21 minutes after the first 911 call.
EMTs took forever to come. I was like, these kids are dying in front of you. The firemen are trying to work hard enough to get this one alive, and you're sitting there, they're screaming, cursing, where's the EMS? Where's the EMS? They did nothing about it.
Fire Commissioner Sal Casano says it's standard operating procedure for firefighters to respond and confirm a working fire before calling an ambulance, just in case it's a false alarm. But in this case,
it wasn't dispatched at that time, and we're looking at why. We're looking at the reasons if there was a delay.
The children's parents and other relatives knelt by a makeshift memorial outside the home, tenderly arranging flowers, toys, and balloons, grief-stricken over the sudden loss of 2 young children.
We was fine. We was playing in the yard. That's all I'm thinking about right now. We was playing in the yard.
Fire Commissioner Casano tells me he is heading up this investigation himself, and right now they're in the process of listening to these radio dispatch calls and hoping that sheds some light on why there was an apparent EMT delay. That's the very latest live in Far Rockaway, Queens. I'm Kathryn Brown, CBS 2 News.